we'll do our top 10 power rankings.
Okay. How do you want to
And-
do this? We'll start from like 10 and go up.
Yeah, 10 count down from 10.
We'll do 10 through 5, and then we'll discuss, and then we'll go
Okay.
our top 5.
Like,
Well, like 10 through
you'll
6.
do your 10 through 5.
I'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You do your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We'll discuss, and then we'll do our top
Okay,
5.
cool.
Okay, so my number 10 team is the Arizona Cardinals.
Uh-huh.
My number 9 team is the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
My number 8 team is the Tennessee Titans. My number 7 team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And my number 6 team is the Los Angeles Rams.
So repeat that.
So you got
Cardinals.
10 Cardinals, 9 Cowboys, 8 Titans, 7 Pittsburgh Steelers, and 6 Los Angeles Rams.
Okay. Okay. So you got the Rams. You got the Rams pretty high. You got them close to where I have them. The Titans are at 7. You said
8.
8. Okay, I have the Titans higher than that.
Okay.
I have the Browns at 10.
Okay.
I got the Browns in the top 10. I assume you don't.
No, I don't.
I got the Steelers at 9.
Okay.
You have the Steelers in there, right?
7.
Okay. I got the Cardinals at 8.
I have them at 10.
The Rams at 7.
I have them at 6, right there.
And the Packers at 6.
Packers at 6. Okay.
So, my thing with the Browns is, I thought that we'll talk about this because you don't have them and I do. Like, I saw what I expected on Cincinnati. That's what I envisioned before the season started, was that rushing attack just being amazing like that. Like, with Stefanski.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. And Baker off the play action, delivering. That's his strength.
Yeah.
That serves to his strength, and that's a good scheme fit for him. So I saw that, and it was really encouraging for me. So I decided to put the Browns in the top. Even though it was against the Bengals, I decided to put the Browns in the top 10. And then the Steelers being 2-0. I mean, they haven't been, I don't think, like I said, they haven't beaten anybody great.
Yeah.
But their defense is going to be playing well throughout the whole year.
course.
And then Ben Roethlisberger has been pretty serviceable. He's been pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about the Cardinals because you have them at 10 and I have them at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think that the thing that I like about the Cardinals is their air raid offense
Yeah.
and how they're throwing the ball constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do run it, they're running the ball in like these very favorable positions. So like when there's 5 or 6 guys in the box, they'll run it when they have the numbers. You know, they have more blockers than more defenders in the box. So that's when they decide to run it. And I think it's just simple. It's simple, but it's smart. And that gives me faith in them. Kyler Murray, I think, is playing well.
He looks very good.
He's going to be a future MVP at some point, I believe.
I could see it.
And yeah, that's why.
So wait, do you have Dallas? You had Dallas in there at all or no?
No.
I had Dallas at 9. I like Dallas, man. From what I saw against the Falcons.
Oh, shit. I meant to put the Cowboys in there, but I kind of forgot about
Yeah,
that.
I had Dallas at 9. I had Arizona at 10. But yeah, dude, from what I saw,
I completely forgot about that.
From what I saw against the Falcons, I was like, that's the team that I thought was going to play the Rams. I was like, that's what I expected.
For
But
them,
it didn't happen.
For them to overcome them shitting the bed in the beginning of that game, fumbling 3 times, and then turning it over on that fake punt, that was, to me, like I'm just like they're invincible. Kind of like how I had faith in the Chiefs last year because they overcame all these deficits, like through the face of adversity, no matter what. It was kind of the same feeling for me with Dallas, that they're kind of bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, that's why I have
Even though it was against the choker Falcons. But,
Yeah.
So I guess I'll do a top 11 because I completely forgot the Cowboys and they definitely deserve to be in there.
Yeah.
But here's where I'll put them. I'll put them right here.
Yeah, they're the only 1-1 team in my top 10.
So I'll do my top 6 because I put the Cowboys in there.
Okay.
But you go first with your
Okay,
top
so
5.
number 5, I have Buffalo, the
Okay.
Buffalo Bills. Number 4, I have the Green Bay Packers at number 4.
Where are the Bills? I forgot the Bills.
How do you forget the Bills?
Oh,
Yeah, so I have the Bills at 5, Green Bay Packers at 4, Seattle Seahawks at 3,
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens at 2, and the Kansas City Chiefs at 1. Which, I mean, you can play with this top
okay.
3.
So I have the Bills at 9.
Bills at 9. I mean, okay.
And I have the Browns, I guess, are bumped to 12, Steelers 11, Cardinals 10, Bills 9, Rams, Packers, and then I'll tell you my top 6 right after you do your top 6.
Yeah, so
Can you say it again?
Buffalo Bills at 5, Green Bay Packers at 4, Seattle Seahawks at 3, Baltimore Ravens at 2,
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs at 1.
Yeah, we have the same top 3.
Yeah. Which again, that top 3 is pretty interchangeable, especially the way all of them are playing right now.
So here's what I got. At 6, I have the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
At 5, I have the Dallas Cowboys. At 4, I have the New England Patriots.
You have them at 4? Holy shit.
Yeah, I got the Patriots at 4, and I'll tell you why later after I finish my top 3, which is Seahawks at 3, Ravens at 2, and Chiefs at 1.
I had the Patriots at 11.
Okay, so tell me why you have them at 11.
They barely missed the cut, and the only reason why they barely missed the cut is because I just haven't seen enough throwing from Cam yet for me to be confident in him. Like he looks good when he throws, but I need to see more of that.
Like in volume, like
Yeah.
not just against the Dolphins.
Not
like
what he threw
17 times.
Yeah, I was about to say 17 times. Like that's not enough for me
19
to be
times.
like 100% confident. But Cam looks great, I think, and I think Belichick is just.
I mean, against the Seahawks,
I
he's
cannot
phenomenal.
freaking believe that there's teams out there that let Bill Belichick get Cam Newton. It's unbelievable. And look what he's doing with him.
Yeah,
Look at it, dude.
yeah. I don't know. That last play where at the goal line that they could have won the game. I just thought that they were being way too obvious about what they were doing.
Because they always do the same thing. It's always a Cam Newton.
So they should have like disguised it. I think
or at
they
least
should
a
have
play action or something.
something, man. But like have a receiver out there, you know,
Yeah.
to like kind of have a threat as a receiver. I mean, I like the idea. They did it earlier in the game where they did the kind of like fake, like it was going to be a quarterback draw.
And then he came back and
and he came back and threw it. So that's what I like. I like little twists like that. So then if you throw in a receiver like that, adds another little,
Yeah.
And I think the Patriots, they took the Seahawks. They were 1 yard away from beating the Seahawks. That's the way I see it. And I have the Seahawks at 3, and so do you. So I think you should be a little bit higher on them.
Yeah.
You should be a little bit higher on the
Should,
Patriots.
honestly.
Because Cam Newton looks phenomenal right
Does
now.
look good.
And they haven't even, I feel like as the games go on, they're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah, they're building a chemistry right now.
They're building a chemistry. He's a new quarterback in a new system.
Can't believe it, man.
I just love what the Patriots do, man. They just are the most flexible team. They change every year. They're truly a chameleon.
That's why Bill Belichick's the best.
That's why he's the best.
It's why. He can literally take anything and make it work. It doesn't matter what it is.
Why do you have the Chiefs at 1?
I mean, defending
Like, better question, why do you not have the Ravens at 1? With this season, how they've looked compared to the Chiefs, almost lost to the Chargers.
Yeah, I understand that. But, I mean, again, first of all, they're defending Super Bowl champions. Not much has changed from that team. And I think, like, they have a little bit of a hangover. Like, they're 2-0, but they'll slowly get back into things. Their offense will slowly start looking better. Their defense will go back to normal. I think they'll be fine. I think they're still the best team in the league. I think if the Ravens were to play the Chiefs, I think the Chiefs would win.
So I think that the Ravens, like, this is going to sound weird, but I do think that the Ravens are actually the best team in the league. But I want to see them play from behind, because that's what happened in the playoffs last year. Is they fell behind early and they never recovered. Meanwhile, the Chiefs are falling down 4 possessions in a game, and they're coming back and destroying the other team. And I don't know. I'm not sure yet if the Ravens can do that. So that gives me more confidence in the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So that's kind of my point with that, is that the Ravens, I haven't seen that they're built to come from behind.
And with Seattle, like, I mean, you could argue Seattle's the best team in the league, but I just don't like I'm not 100% sold on their defense.
No, their defense looked terrible, man.
I'm not sold on their defense.
It looks awful.
But, I mean, when you have Russell Wilson, you can win any game you're in. It doesn't matter. So, no. And DK.
Is there any other teams? Yeah, DK. He burnt Stephon Gilmore
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the boy. No, I mean, the Browns.
The Browns, yeah.
I think that if they play like they played against the Bengals every week, man.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Just-
I think they're going to be able to run like that. I mean, they did it like Stefanski did it last year with the Vikings. They were running all over teams last year. So now he has a way better offensive line than he did in Minnesota. I mean, he has a better running back room.
Yeah, 100%. You have Chubb and Hunt.
Yeah.
It's not just Dalvin and
Right.
Madison.
Right.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then you have Odell and Jarvis.
Yep.
You know?
You got a solid tight end. You have Hooper, and then when Njoku comes back, you'll have Njoku.
Yeah, I just think Baker in this scheme is perfect.
Yeah, no, he looks.
Because he thrives off play action.
Yeah,
He thrives off that.
if they can, if the Browns can somehow mimic the Rams' offense, or something like similar to it, I think Baker would thrive in that. He'd look great.
Yep.
So, and they could establish a running game with those running backs. So you can do whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what it comes down to.
See what else? Anything else? Any other teams? Titans, maybe you want to talk about?
Dude, I was high on the Titans before when we were talking about rankings.
Yeah.
I still have them
Oh,
in the
yeah.
division, bro. That team is disgusting. That team is. I love Tannehill, man.
Yeah, Tannehill's
I've been
balling.
raving about Tannehill since last year, and I told you, man. Statistically, if you look at it, every year he's been getting better.
Yeah, he has
And
been getting better.
Gase, that definitely held him back, is what I'm thinking, because he looks like a completely different player now.
I guess he really was holding him back.
Yeah, and that their defense is
And
great.
he doesn't. My own thing I'm kind of bullish about the Titans is that, like, if they have to keep up with, like, they're not built to come from behind either.
Yeah, they're like it's a Raven situation.
Right. So if they have to ask Tannehill to drop back 40, 50 times a game, and I said this last year, like, I don't think it's going to happen for them in the playoffs. But not that he's not a good quarterback, obviously, but
Yeah.
like his situation definitely makes things a lot easier
Oh,
for
yeah,
him.
I agree.
But I think Tannehill, I mean, he was the highest graded quarterback last year, right? I'm pretty sure, or one of them.
He was up there.
But
If not,
either
he
way,
might have been the
either
other.
way, I like their defense a lot.
Yeah, another team that I really like is the Bills. Like, I understand they haven't played anyone yet, and they're going to play
Yeah.
the Rams this week, which is going to be a really good game. But Josh Allen, man, I understand 2 shitty teams, but still, like, when you play shitty teams, you have to perform, and he's performed. Mm-hmm. So I'm impressed.
They're really showing the value of a wide receiver, man. Trading for Stephon Diggs,
You get that
like look
deep
what
threat?
that did to their offense.
Yep, completely opened it.
Yeah, and Stephon Diggs is phenomenal.
And then you want to talk about another surprising team is the Packers. They've been pretty surprising this year. That offense with really not many weapons has been producing.
Yeah, I
at a
don't
very
know.
high level.
Yeah, I have him at 7. I don't know if it's gonna.
I have them at 4.
I don't know if it's sustainable. You know, like Rodgers has to pretty much play lights out if they want this to
I mean,
continue.
not really. Aaron Jones was the one who balled last game.
Yeah, but Rodgers did too. Rodgers
Yeah,
has been on the
but-
money. It's one of his best years so far.
Yeah.
And he's age 36.